We've had a strong community focus since my grandfather started our business 101 years ago. So that's kind of always been part of who we are. And as we've grown as a company, it's really just allowed us to do more in the community. So for me personally, I think giving back sort of in my DNA, it mattered a lot to my grandfather. He felt it was a responsibility to give back to the community. And I think my dad took it kind of to another level. And I think at Holman, we've got a lot of people that care. And caring is just kind of part of who we are. And today, we've grown a lot. We've got about 60 dealerships in 9 states. Our fleet business has offices in 5 different countries. So we're much bigger than we used to be. But I'm a South Jersey girl. And most of our people are still in South Jersey. And most of my family is still in South Jersey. Our roots are always going to be here in South Jersey, and that matters to me a lot.
We approach building meaningful relationships just by simply treating it as a true partnership. We really take the time to understand who our nonprofit partners are, what their needs are, and then take them back to see how we can best support them. But really at the end of the day, we really lean into trust-based philanthropy and trust that our nonprofit partners know what their needs are, and when they're coming to us with what those needs are, that we can support them as best as we can. We're really fortunate to have so many employees get involved throughout our community efforts, and they're able to do so through a number of different ways. We also participate and offer our employees give back events. So as teams are getting together, they carve out a part of their agenda to give back to the community, whether it's in the office making sandwiches or going to one of our nonprofit partners to help with whatever their needs are.
My first experience ever with Oaks was a very impactful day. We came here and we did the Thanksgiving drive, and it was over 1,000 bags that we made for the Thanksgiving dinners for the homeless and less fortunate. So one of my favorite memories of the drive was 2 years ago. We'd filled over 2,500 bags, filled an entire van plus an office that we probably shouldn't have filled up, but we did. And then at the end of it, we took this big picture of us with this van and it being filled up, and it was overflowing plus the street. And looking back at that, it actually made Holman's 100 yearbook, which is kind of cool. But then you get to look at it and you're like, you did that. You were a part of that. You made that happen.
It feels like coming back home. Coming back to Oaks as a volunteer instead of staff, I can see the impact of the work that both Holman and Oaks are doing in the community. It feels humbling. It's nice to see the difference that we can make in the community when we set time apart from our days, and we're all busy, but when we give back to the community, it's not only rewarding for us, but most importantly, for the people that truly need it.
We've also really been working to connect our employees and their skills to what our nonprofit needs are. So we have a number of folks who serve on boards, committees, and offer one-time support through skills such as helping with a newsletter or rebuilding their website. So there are never shortage of opportunities that our people can get involved in to help our partners.
So to be honored by Oaks, with whom we've had this long relationship, we were partners with Steininger and with Family Service of Burlington County, even before they came together to be Twin Oaks. So we've had this long relationship. So to be honored by Oaks, who's doing such amazing work in our communities, it means so much to me personally, and it means so much to our entire organization.